And we're live.
Woo!
Huzzah.
Hello, everybody. Uh, we are SlugFest Games. I'm Jeff, and there's Sam and Jen. And yeah, we're SlugFest Games. We make the Red Dragon Inn. And today we're going to be playing the Red Dragon Inn.
Oh, golly.
Funny that.
Gee
playing
willikers.
a random game with, we decided to throw in a few prizes and the dungeon events, and then just pick somewhat randomly on characters. So I'm playing Murgath. Sam's playing Roxana.
Mhm.
Jen's playing Nitrell, and we will explain these as we go. For those of you who don't know how these characters work, welcome everybody. As usual, ask questions, chat with us. Yeah. Yay!
All right, here we go. Who's going to go first?
Do we have any
Does
cool
this-
announcements for next week?
We're going to.
Yeah.
All right.
we're gonna wait till more people show up. And then
Seems
we're-
good.
then we're
Seems
gonna do
good.
that. I currently have the turn, but I don't know if that's because of something that happened or something that randomly.
Let's assume it was on purpose.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just play forward here.
Okay, so as we take our first turn, we're going to explain how these characters work. Murgath, the Blessed. So you've all heard the story of the heroic adventurer who picks up a cursed weapon and now can't get rid of it and has this cursed weapon that's harming them. Well, Murgath is the opposite. It's a bad guy who has a blessed weapon that he can't get rid of. So his sword Banefall is constantly trying to thwart his plans. He's actually a really powerful Black Knight, but she does what she can to stop his nefarious ways. So Murgath has a lot of cards in his deck that do like more than usual damage to people, but then also give them a blessing. A blessing is a card from this deck that you draw into your hand, and it can be used either, well, most of them anyway, either can be, you know what, I'll just show one. Most blessings, okay, there's one that just has one thing. A lot of blessings have two possible modes. The heart in the upper left means that you can play this blessing as an anytime card to simply heal that many fortitude. Or if there's text in the bottom, there's also an effect that you can use as just as a card. So this blessing and protection here, I can either play it as a sometimes card to reduce a fortitude hit by 2, or I can play it as an anytime card to gain 1 fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said, I give these to other people as I punch the crap out of them. So this hand is good.
Ooh. He's lying.
That is good. Okay, I'm going to start with, I wouldn't do that if I were you. With the top 5 cards of any player's character deck, you may discard an action card from among those cards and put the rest back on top. If it's your action phase, you can play another action card. And I'm going to play it on Roxana.
Sure.
Maybe strip out some ingredients or something. I can discard an action card. I am going to take this action card out of your deck. And then put the rest back on top. This is going to go like that, and then like that, and then like that, and like that. Now I get to play another action card, which will be each other player. It'll be chew. Sorry, I must be allergic to evil. Banefall sneezes on everybody.
Oh,
Each other player
no.
loses 2 fortitude. Each player that loses fortitude in this way gets a blessing, and I also get a blessing because this is me.
Well, I gotta dig. So, oh no, I left something in the oven. I ignore your attack.
I take it, and I will accept my blessing. Gimme.
So draw, just draw it
Into your hand, yeah.
Yep. I also get a blessing.
Ooh, fancy.
And then I am going to.
And then I'm going to play I buy potions from bulk in Frank. In bulk from Frank.
Excellent.
Very good. I'm going to play Wench Brings the Drinks for my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Pay
It's a good card to play.
this, and I'm going to go here and to here and one over here.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
I'm
Classic.
Then going to drink.
What you gonna drink?
Elven wine,
Uh-huh.
which I will.
Pretty normal.
Which I will play Blessing of Temperance on to reduce the AC by 2.
Aw, look at you.
I get a blessing.
I'm gonna do this thing.
That resolves, so I ignore it instead.
Cool. I'm just playing
Uh,
cards. Oh,
No,
never mind.
I think that you should definitely drink it.
Yeah. Yep.
Bless
I agree.
this booze.
And then we get rid of this. And then I end my turn.
All right. Hey, I'm Roxana. The first thing I do on my turn is I reveal a new recipe. Recipes are cards I can craft by spending other cards. Let's see what I've got. Spatchcock cockatrice, or exhumed potted greens.
Mm.
Hey, look,
We're
got
gonna try and go for the exhumed potted greens. So
Blessing of less booze. Yes, indeed.
the other goes on the bottom.
the other goes on the bottom of my recipe book. So I won't have spatchcock cockatrice for another 11 turns.
How do you get recipes, Sam?
Yes. So recipes have a cost in the top right-hand corner. So this one, for example, would cost a vegetable and at least one vegetable, and then another vegetable or sauce card. If you look in my hand on stream, you can't see them because here we'll just see. So a number of my cards, when they finish resolving, they will give you those ingredients. So this one is worth a sauce and also has a cleaver icon, which means I could discard an additional card from my hand and turn it directly into ingredients. And then I can exchange those ingredients to buy my face-up recipe card, which then becomes a part of my deck for the rest of the game. I may also, well, it goes to my hand, and then we'll shuffle as they get played.
Yep.
And then I also have a smorgasbord, which allows me to burn any combination of 3 ingredient cards to just draw a card from my character deck. So if I have a whole mess of cards out here, I can spend them to draw and try and fish for an answer. Anywho, I'm going to get rid of this card. I'm going to keep these cards. The pings.
Welcome everyone. Welcome Noi. Welcome Bobblemong. Welcome Legla. Welcome anyone. I've seen a couple of names that I don't know if I've seen before. So thank you for joining us. Welcome, and we're SlugFest Games playing Red Dragon Inn. Woo!
Doing the stuff. Giant meatball sub. Nice.
I'm
a vegetarian, but I respect your decision.
Well, this is a hand of cards.
Right? Roxana has some really fun cards, and Aaron just knocked it out of the park with the food art.
Oh yeah.
Also, spatchcocked cockatrice.
Yes.
That was all Sam.
Yeah, I insisted that we had to have a card that included the word spatchcocked.
Yes, correct. It's good.
Are you starting?
I'm starting around a gambling because it happens to have an ingredient on it.
Ah.
And I needs those.
Different.
Before I ante, I have to pick a fabulous prize. Let's see.
Fabulous.
So I'm going to be adding, as someone who starts around a gambling, if there are prizes in the game, you elect one of the prizes to go to the pot, and then the winner of the round of gambling also gets the prize, including the tavern getting it back if the money goes to the tavern, because that happens a lot in this game.
And they're all some sort of triggered ability that waits for a game event and then does something crazy. Usually good, sometimes bad.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take these rose-colored glasses.
That's the draw cards one?
That's the draw cards. Then draw more cards the next time you draw
more
cards.
cards. Yep.
All right, so I am currently winning the round of gambling.
All right.
This is a dangerous thing to do when Nitrell's at the table, but she hasn't gotten to discard and draw yet.
Could I get some new cards?
Whoosh.
I love that art.
My current cards have burned up in a fiery
Excellent.
explosion, because I have very bad glove discipline.
Pass.
Your gloves are full of fire. I play a winning hand.
Ah, well,
Do you have a cheating card?
I do not have an additional cheating card.
Do you have your one cheating card?
I choose not to play a cheating card. Sam knows that I know
Yay.
better than to answer that question.
Yeah.
All right, I get the money. I get some fancy, swanky glasses. I'm just gonna hang out over here real quick. The artwork on these is also amazing.
Also, Aaron Wong.
Yes. And then I order some drinks, and with all this newfound wealth, drinks all around.
Drinks,
I pay
drinks,
2 gold.
drinks.
And 1, 2, 3 for you.
Okay.
And 1, 2 for you.
Okay.
All right, those all go away. I've got 3 cards in my hand. I consume a beverage. Hopefully, it's Gnomish Inspiration Ale, so I'll draw 5. Oh, well, that's fine. I drink this.
Very well.
Anyone churning it into something that explodes?
No, take that.
All right.
And then wench, another for my would-be challenger.
That's the get a drink from the
Get a
drink
blessing.
deck and throw a blessing into it.
No, you just get a blessing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And then you
Free
drink from the
blessings.
deck. Oh, boring.
Oh, dark
well,
ale.
I mean,
Is that
it's
one
better than-
exploding?
No.
Nope.
All right.
However,
Oh.
safety gear is expensive. Help me out.
Well,
I need a gold.
I'm going to gain that AC, and then in response, I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then use my rose-colored glasses to draw 3 more.
Boo.
Yay!
Sam.
Yes, I'm trying to draw an
He's-
answer.
I know.
he's the-
Why is it not drawing N cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You drew 12, didn't you?
Good Time Simulator. Woo.
Flip.
How many cards are you supposed to have?
There we go. I'm good.
I believe you started with 3 and then was drawing 5?
Yes. So there's my
Mhm.
5. Okay. All these guys, get back.
I'm actually kind of focused right now. This is
Madness.
This ain't right.
I unfortunately didn't draw a way to pay with gold from elsewhere. I wanted to get more ingredients because my cards would pay with gold from elsewhere also have ingredients attached to them. All right, cool. And then I remove this dungeon event token at the end of my turn and reveal, because there's no tokens left on the deck, a new dungeon event.
What's it gonna be?
Drinks with
Drinks.
friends.
Hey, look, it's Nitrell.
Yep.
Hey.
Looking all dubious.
All right. So first things first, we put 5 bits onto the dungeon event deck. So we're not going to have another dungeon event for a while. There we go. Reveal a drink with possible chasers from the drink deck. If you reveal a drink event before revealing drinks, discard and reveal again. Each player drinks a copy of the revealed drink during this event. Effects that would negate or ignore the drink instead reduce that drink's alcohol content by 2. Well, not right now. I've got to focus, and I'm just going to ignore the event. You guys have fun.
Boo. Okay,
Oh.
Jen, you all set?
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Sardines
We're
don't
gonna
fillet
get-
themselves.
Oh God.
Oh,
Whoa! That's
oh,
bad.
God. Best event ignore ever.
Oh, that's rough. All right. Here we go.
I take 6.
Same.
If Nitrell had a bomb, she could actually transform her own into a 2 fortitude because it's not ignoring the defense.
It's true.
Yep.
The
But we
drink.
already know she doesn't have that card.
I don't know. She might not have played it on just a hit for 1. I'll end my very eventful turn
Okay.
Eventful. Yeah.
while I paint my head in red for all of you bulls.
Circle. Little circle.
Uh,
Damage here.
Where's that hunter's target brew?
Yeah.
What was it? It was. Did that come with Piper Ripsnarl, or was that
um,
the Kickstarter?
there's a hunter's hooch,
Yeah.
and then there's also the it's not potion of
I think
conspicuousness, but it's something like that.
so. Here's the thing that effect that I think you're thinking of, I don't think ever made it into the game because it's a little bit rules broken.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I might be thinking of a proto version of the drink.
yeah. I think we tried something like so. So for those of you at home, what we're talking about, I don't know if we tested a card that when you had it in front of you, it made other people have to target you, and it caused a whole mess of problems. So maybe we'll revisit something like that someday. But I don't think that card ever actually made it into
Yeah.
anything we printed.
It's one of those
We've
tantalizing ideas that ultimately is a bad idea.
we've hit the traditional gen freeze.
Mushgun 174 says you have a drink that does that. Yeah, I could believe that. I don't actually remember whether this was a thing we tried and ditched, or thing we tried and made, or thing we tried and made a simpler version of. That's quite possible. So
Yeah.
Also, Bottle Monk points out that Jen is frozen. Don't worry, Jen. You have a very natural expression on your face this time.
Good. That is what I am
Don't
here for.
don't look like you're having an embolism or anything like that.
That's good. That's good. Hey, Roxana.
Yeah.
Explosions, they hurt.
I'm on fire.
Burning
My hair is on
up.
fire. And this is why I use cast iron.
Right,
Patang.
well,
Yay,
Murgath, tip the
Patang.
wench.
Murgath tipped the wench.
Yeah.
I'm not your enemy. Okay, I am.
Yeah,
You are, but
I'm
not in the same way.
while I'm patanging, I'm also dumping an additional
Dumping
card.
that extra thing.
All right.
So there's my
double
cleaver
knife
letting me
does-
do another one,
Yeah.
but this card's just discarded. It was never played, so don't get to additional cleaver.
Right. I'm gonna use my blessing of abundance to order 3 drinks this round, and here's
Ooh.
the card back into the relative space where it should go.
Uh-huh.
And 1,
Yum.
2. Where does the third
I don't know why I checked her drink pile. You can't order yourself a drink.
I cannot order myself a drink. That would be gauche. Drinking
Oh
contest.
no!
Jen, you're killing
What?
me, Jen.
What?
Drinking
You're
contest.
literal-
I
you're
ignore this
literal
event
killing
too.
What?
Dang!
Jeff thought his hand was good.
Oh my god.
I mean, these cards are terrible, except we happen to be
Ferocious.
playing with the event deck. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll keep on a hold of these.
Okay.
Lordy.
I lose 3 fortitudes.
All right. I'll lose. I'll
Hashtag-
gain 2 alcohol content.
Hashtag Nerf Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen, by the way, what
Yep.
does Nitrell do?
Oh, Nitrell has bombs. She's a
Oh,
sapper. And sometimes when she plays her cards, they will say something like, that player gets a bomb, or give so and so a bomb, or
They
add a
just-
bomb to the pot in a round of gambling. So, there are bombs, and bombs do different things, but usually they explode and hurt you. Just about what you
Nitrell, if you're playing Red Dragon Inn and it's like late at night and your brain's getting tired and maybe you've had something to drink and you just want a like fairly simple and like ludicrously fun deck to play, Nitrell.
Yes. I'm almost positive we did the Nitrell versus Whizgill versus who's the other random points of damage
It was
character?
Liswick,
Yeah, I think it was Liswick.
the short
The-
ladies
The the short ladies with extra
with
stuff.
side decks. Yeah, that was a fun battle.
Yes.
Turn over, by the way.
Yep.
All right.
Noi
One of these
points out
gets
that the
out of
thing we're
here.
talking about. Oh yeah. Noi points out that the thing we're talking about is the elixir of alertness. So it looks like we did make that card
All right.
in Slug Crew, not in an actual product. But there we go. I'm going to. Okay, now I'm good. Okay, no, not good. Sam,
Yeah.
punch your face for 4.
Not 4 to my face.
4 face.
4 to my face. I get a blessing.
Here, I have a blessing.
I get a blessing.
Okay.
It's tolerable. I hear you ordered a knuckle sandwich. This is
Knuckle
dangerous.
sandwich.
2 to your
let's
face.
see. Let's see.
Maybe your gap's so low that you can't afford the hit back, and you're just gonna. I don't think so. This.
Well, I'm vaguely thinking about it, but I think my gap would have to be smaller for that to be correct. So I take it, and then I order a drink here.
Oh, I didn't remove a dungeon marker.
I got it.
Oh,
Sam did.
Cool.
Because the event decks are like one of my favorite things in the world, so
Okay.
I'm constantly remembering.
I'm trying to be good.
I pass on this.
Yeah, that's a
Kobold
fine
Punch,
one to
somebody's
pass on.
asking about.
Any drinks? I want to bring up Kobold Punch. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to take my 2. I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then I'm going to hopefully answer your question. After we get rid of this dungeon token, and I pass the turn to Sam.
Okay, I'll discard and draw well.
Wording on the card. It's time for me to bring up Kobold Punch and look at it. So while Sam's taking his turn, I'm launching Adobe Illustrator.
I'm opening up my character trove and seeing if I can beat Adobe Illustrators.
Illustrator, there was a big update in it. Now it's cool, it's good, but it takes a rather long time to load.
All right, we do some discarding and drawing.
So in the meantime, Mush God, what's your question? Is your question just how does it work?
Get rid of this card. I'm going to draw these.
Promo drinks folder.
Okay.
Found it.
Token, you may ignore it as a drink. It's RDI 7, right?
Oh man, did we tie?
No, I haven't quite found it yet.
All right. Put this card in front of you with 3 belch tokens on it. At the end of your turn, if this card is in front of you, you may remove a belch token from it. If you do, gain 1 fortitude, then pick up to 2 other players. They each gain 1 alcohol content. When there are no more belch tokens on this card, discard it.
It says
here. I just found it in the app too.
It says on the belch token you may ignore it as a drink. So, to 2 other players. Where does it says on the belch token? Wait, belch tokens don't say anything, do they? Aren't they just?
They're just little tokens of.
They're just little tokens, wrench looking drunk.
Yeah.
So where, Mushgod, where do you see that it says on the belch token that you may ignore it as a drink?
Is this an artifact of T-Sim?
Could be. Anyway, go ahead with the turn.
Oh, the belch tokens in the game do have text on them.
You mean
in this app.
Mod.
Okay, well, TSIM mod is not official rules, but okay. Now I gotta Sam, keep going with the turn,
yeah.
Well,
I mean, you're intimately involved in what I'm doing because gambling.
Okay, well, do something else then.
No.
No. Okay, fine.
I refuse. We're anting the Talisman of Liquid Courage.
First player in the turn of the... Okay, in many cases...
Oh, hey there, Nat.
Okay, I'm gonna read this one more time. They each gain right. Okay, so yes, it is still the drink affecting you. So where you want to look this up is the hi Nat, the Cobalt Punch specific notes in the Smorgasbox are the place you need to go. With the extra caveat that newer editions of the rules are very specific about what you do when a card says put this card in front of you. So they can still be split or given to someone else or whatever. So for example, if I have a card like Cobalt Punch that tells me to put it in front of me and I decide to split it with Sam, then when the card says put this card in front of you, then in turn order, starting with whoever's turn it is, you look at all the people who were impacted by that card and are being instructed to put the card in front of them, and whichever one is first in turn order puts the card in front of them, and everybody else can be sad. So that's how that works. And yes, since the belch tokens are defined by this ability, ignoring this drink when somebody belches you does in fact work. So again, look to the Smorgasbox card specific rules for Cobalt Punch for the answer to this, and look to any recent set of Red Dragon Inn for the rules about what to do when a drink says put this in front of you. Hooray.
You got there. Right. Gambling, I'm in.
We eventually got there. Wait, hang on. Is that is not the card I thought it was. Okay, great.
Okay, Nitrell.
Pass.
Mush God says that's not my question. Okay, well then be more specific. Gambling, I'm in.
I'll cut the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, pass.
Gambling, I'm in.
This hand is awful.
Awful.
Waka
it's
waka.
Funny and gross.
Oh, which makes it funnier.
The belch tokens are considered parts of the drink. Therefore, they can be ignored as though they were drinks.
When you send a belch token at somebody, what you're basically doing is sending this last sentence effect at them. And so if they ignore the drink for that iteration, it still works. It's my turn in gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Gambling,
I raise.
Can you split or reduce it? Can you split or reduce the add-on effect? I believe not. Hang on a second. Players who are affected. Cases that the players who are affected by the end may ignore the drink to avoid the ability for that turn only. Still may be targeted by that ability on later turns. Auto would be right. Auto. Can you split or reduce the extra thing? No, the carve out just says ignoring works, but if you would, the split or reduce no longer makes any sense because you'd be trying to split this thing up at the top that's already resolved. So yeah.
I raised.
Do I win the gambling yet?
No, I raised.
Stop doing things. I have too many cards for you to have done this and for it to have been correct. Yep. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Jen, still pass?
Jen?
Yep, pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. There's more.
We got one more.
Why didn't those come with it?
In the chat.
The card that gives a drink away or Cormac that gives a copy on this thing? So this, when it's again, when the Kobold Punch is originally resolving, yes. A Belch token, no. A Belch token is not a drink. A Belch token is an effect that is a piece of a drink. So ignoring works, but the rest of the shenanigans don't.
Okay. Now what am I doing? Unfortunately, I can't retroactively play an additional action. So we're just going to order a drink now. 3, 2, 3. And then we drink. And then we drink.
Yes, exciting.
And 3 of that alcohol content is fortitude gain.
Alack.
All magically.
Wow,
and one of that
can't even do
alcohol
anything
content
about that.
just goes away.
Boo.
Definite boo.
1, 2, 3, 1. I'm not even playing with my gimmick. I just hit all of my gas at the start of the game.
There will be
Bottled
punching.
Monk.
One event, dungeon event token.
Sad
Bob
about
Monk said, I accidentally missed ordering Dungeon Decorators. Well, don't worry, because late backer pre-order things will be up on BackerKit, hopefully in the next couple of days. So,
Yay!
We'll have good news for you soon.
Yeah, we don't have exact news. We don't have an exact date yet because we set everything up and then threw it over the wall to BackerKit to say, hey, look, we did everything. Can you approve us now? And so it's on them, but it should be soon.
Yeah. All right.
Begin turn. Let's see here.
Also, yes, go order Dungeon Decorators. It's really fun. Yay!
Yeah, we'll send you all the call to action when it's ready to go.
Woo!
Let's see here. Blah. Oh boy, well I have to do this.
No, don't.
Yeah, I do.
No,
Okay.
don't.
Here we go. Self-propelled fighting bomb for Roxana.
Yeah. I take the 1 fortitude loss, and then... Oh, well, I just keep getting lucky.
Backfire, and I lose a fortitude.
Wahahaha.
I didn't like that.
Hashtag Nerf Sam. Nat, how's the shipping for Evil Pookie going? Nat, we will have more information in a few days.
Looking forward to the Evil Pookie
Hopefully
update.
next week we will have more clarity on where things are and what is happening.
Welcome to 2020.
Yeah. All right. Order a drink for somebody. I'm gonna order it for Morgath.
Aw.
Who knows? Then I'm gonna drink a drink. I'm gonna drink a wine. We don't talk about 2020. It's the first rule of 2020 Club.
2020 Club.
Do we all get commemorative medals for surviving at the end?
Maybe.
Floating coaster.
Yeah, that explodes.
That's gonna resolve.
Kerblooey.
I do nothing about this.
This goes. Sam, did you remember this? I think.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And turn over.
Oh wait.
Did you do it, or do I need to do it?
Nope, I just moused over and.
Okay.
Yeah. We need to be one more down.
So by no, he means yes, Jen.
By no, yes, got it. Very good, thank you.
Wait, what?
But he also meant no, I didn't do the thing. But
I thought that's what. Okay. Clearly, I thought that was the question that was asked, but clearly I was wrong. Then
one thing I have learned as a father is that it is difficult to deal with twofold questions where both questions are yes or no questions.
Yeah.
So, the sentence has two questions in it, and both are yes or no, and they're mutually exclusive from one another. So
right.
you just
one
answer.
Is yes and one is no. So you, in fact, have to answer a direct conditional, like, you need to remove a token.
Sorry.
Are you only
Cleave.
picking me?
No, I'm cleaving up to 2 of you.
Aww.
To both of you.
Ugh. All right.
Please,
Ow,
please.
my
3.
body.
Big
1,
punch,
2,
big
3.
blessing.
Smoke bomb. Pew.
That resolves.
Oh, by the way, chat, let me know how my voice is coming in. I've been every time we do one of these streams, I muck about with the things to like reduce my volume and increase their volume. So hopefully it's all working out.
How's our levels? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I order a drink for #NerfSam.
Yeah, that seems fair.
And then I drink. Yay!
Dark ale.
A not butt kicking drink. Yay!
Excellent.
Take one. This goes away. We reveal this thing.
Before we read any of the text, we do this.
Sure.
So you don't forget to do it.
Sure. In turn order, each player must bid an amount of fortitude.
Read it aloud.
Sorry. In turn order, each player must bid an amount of fortitude higher than the last bid or pass. This continues until a player bids and everyone else passes. The winning bidder loses that much fortitude, gains 2 gold from the inn, orders a drink, discards any number of cards from their hand, and refills to their hand size. I pass.
I bid a fortitude.
I bid 2 fortitude.
I still pass. Nat has a question.
I'll do 3 fortitude.
Nat and Velrock say that our audio seems pretty good. So, hooray.
Excellent. Meanwhile, Murgat's over here going, yes.
Does Aaron reduce fortitude damage from this, and can Terra use her to gain from this? This meaning the price of power?
Correct. Terra could regain fortitude from this because her sometimes card specifically says after you lose fortitude, and it can come from any source. I believe Aaron also, like as a tree, would reduce fortitude loss as a result. Ablative shields and the rest. Same thing for Lich King in boss mode or Murgath in boss mode, etc.
When in doubt, look to the RDI 6 rules. Like
RDI
6.
All right, you win.
4, Jen?
I sure did.
Wow. Nice. Love it. Love it.
Your hand must be worse than mine.
I gained 2 gold from the inn.
Yeah. You order a drink.
I order a drink.
Probably for me, yep.
Nope.
And discard and draw.
You are right, Nat. I just checked. It is not, in fact, mentioned in the rules section, which is too bad because that's one of our best rules documents. Honestly, it explains a lot of things.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right.
We are to me. I don't think I need this. Oh, before we get to my turn, I'm going to chop and buy this card so it's in my hand. Because no, get out of my hand. There we go. And then I reveal a new recipe: pan-seared Weird-a-Beast. Ooh, transform a drink into a troll's brew. Troll's will.
So Nat, Nat's daily loophole annoyance. Yes. So yes, you're right that there are a few effects that could reduce this, but they're pretty rare because it has to be you can't use something that says like reduce the fortitude loss from an action card because it's not an action card. And remember, there is a rule that says that once an event has started resolving, it can't be negated or ignored. That is specifically to prevent situations like this one where we bid and I bid 10 million, and then I say, okay, now I ignore the event, right? I mean, you can't do that.
But if you happen to be one of those guys that has just damage reduction built in, like Wrench with the head case and buckler,
that does in fact work.
He would be like, I bid 2. Anywho, I'm going to consume this mixed mosses and draw 2 cards, and then play another action because it is my action phase. My other action is going to be safety masks, everyone. Each other player gains 1 alcohol content.
1 alcohol.
As we cut into the radioactive durian here.
Oh boy. Yeah, I take 1.
And while we're at it, I think I'm going to order or cook me up this pan-seared wildebeest. Just have that sit in my hand, all nice and pretty.
Is that the ignore and like leave the game thing?
No, pan-seared wildebeest is transform a drink into a troll swill.
Oh right, I was supposed to end my turn. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm ordering this for Nitrel.
Okay.
And then I drink my own.
Yay.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing I've got this here pan-seared wildebeest.
I think, let's see, I gotta do some math here. It's a 3, it's a net of 3. Yeah, we're gonna winch that.
Oh. Shame. It's a good thing I've got this ignore a drink.
I don't think so.
Shame.
Oh.
Jen goes first. Woo! Actually,
right.
Jen goes. Okay, so this is a great rules
Yay!
situation. So,
Yep.
Learning.
So we're learning. So this is exactly, you know, that big paragraph about timing and the RDI rules. That this is what it's for.
The
We're
one
both
when you're
slap
going
down
through
and
the
I don't
rules
think
and
so.
your eyes just roll to the back of your
Eyes kind
skull.
of glaze over. We're both I don't think soing. Okay, so now here's what actually happens. So here's what actually happens every time you play any card.
Oh.
It's just that we shortcut over it most of the time. Okay, so Sam has a card on the stack that is trying to ignore. No, it's this one.
Yeah, this card never happened, which means your
Well,
wench is back.
What?
It specifies another player.
Yep.
Because, right, this is one of the subtle nerfs. I've played
The
too much
weird-
Roxana.
So that was a great rules opportunity, and also a secondary opportunity of RTFC.
RTFC.
Anywho,
So
Reading is
One of the-
fundamental, kids.
one of the core philosophies of Red Dragon Inn is there should never be a race to the table. There should never be whoever's card landed on the table first is the one that actually happens. So Jen and I would both like to play a card here. So in turn order, starting with Sam because it's his turn, Sam plays his ignore. He presumably doesn't want to play anything else in response to that ignore. So we next go to Jen, and she could play her I don't think so, but she now knows that I have one. So
Yep.
Next in line is Jen, and she decides whether to play her card or not.
I decline.
Yeah. So now it is me, and if I decline, Sam's card resolves because, you know, everyone else has passed. It kind of works like a round of gambling.
Mhm.
But since I really want Sam to take this, I am in fact going to I don't think so this, and I'm going to be sad that I was a little too quick on the draw for that ignore. Now, like I said, this actually is how every single card in the game works. If I play my action for the turn, we do that. We go in turn order. Do you want to play something? Do you want to play something? You do, right? A game would completely suck if you played it that way. So most of the time, we just kind of play back and forth and we play kind of naturally. But this underlying framework of actual timing rules exists so that there isn't ever a race for the table. And if there would be something like a race for the table, there's very specific rules about, okay, you, then you, then you, then you, then it resolves that cover it. Anyway, this has been your public service announcement for Red Dragon Inn. Thank you very much.
All right. I eat it to the face. And then I am
Face eat.
Goodness.
I do not get to ignore yet another 5 alcohol content.
Suffer with the rest of us. Join us in the underworld of shame.
Shame. Suddenly there's a game.
I know.
Yep, Jen unfroze. I don't know how that happened, but then
Magic.
she did it freeze again.
Good.
Oh, that's
good.
an even better expression now.
Yeah,
Good.
it's a cheeky smile, like
Yeah.
she one-upped Jeff because he raced to the table.
Because I was too fast.
Oh,
The
lordy.
other lesson in here is maybe give it a second before the I don't think so.
Yep. Deep breaths. Oh man, that's funny. All right. Now I get to pick an action. Well, I'm sure that this won't blow up in my own face twice.
Yeah, we
Hey,
can always
Roxana,
try.
don't worry, they're perfectly safe.
I'm sure they are.
Here's a bomb for you to handle.
It's a.
Is that 2? Okay. The goblin candle.
I can make somebody else lose 2 fortitude. Normally, this.
Blessing of explosions.
Yeah. Normally, this ends up shooting Nitrell back in the face, but instead, I'm going to try and kill Murgath.
Okey dokey. I am not quite dead yet. Hey, where'd the big guy go?
Oh, I wish I had an I don't think so.
Indeed you do. Did you take your 2?
No.
Okay.
Yay. Yay.
So Sam's getting all the gas, and whatever gaps he has in his gas, he is getting from me.
Jeff just hands to me.
Hooray.
I mean, gaps in the gas. I've been gambling, so
Yep. Gamble.
gamble
Hashtag nerf
gambles.
Sam.
Gamblers.
Bottle Monk, will we still be able to get to the collector's edition? Assuming you mean of Dungeon Decorators, yes, that will be available in the late backer period.
Yes.
Weird question regarding Goblin Candle. If the player who originally got the bomb ignores it, he can still pick another player. Yeah. So basically, so here's another little real minutia of Red Dragon Inn rules that actually isn't talked about too much in the rules document. It's sort of just mentioned. If you have to pick a target, you do it right when the card is first revealed. So so for example, an action card, I don't play my action card, wait to see who might ignore it, and then on resolution say, okay, you take 2 fortitude. No, I play the card, I announce who it's targeting, then they have a chance to respond, and so that's how this card works as well. When you have to pick somebody, it happens right at playing or revealing the card.
Yeah. Just like the Halden totems.
Nope.
The Halden totem rules actually explain at length this concept.
Oh yeah. No, actually, right, because you have so many possible targets with a totem combo. Yeah, the rules are very explicit that you have to pick all of the targets, and then people have a chance to respond. So that rule actually is just a generalization of the of the rule of you have to target before anything happens.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I've revealed an ogre brew, and I'm gonna explode it with my exploding coaster.
It exploded.
Yep.
I allow it to explode.
Plow. And then I end my turn, and then I remove token.
Tokens.
Mm-hmm.
This is okay. I need to get rid of this. I need to survive. I need to Eye of the Tiger, training montage.
If a card says pick another player, and or if it's optional, you can elect to not do so first.
Right, but you still make that choice at the time when you
Yeah.
would be targeting.
So in your specific example, if Pookie reveals Mead and is like, you know what, I want to gain 3 AC, I pick no one. You announce that you pick no one to split it with.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the rulesiest stream we've ever had.
Yeah. I'm gonna distract from rules and ask for a little bit of moral quandary from y'all and the viewers. Do I get a cider or do I get a water?
I mean, Jen, come on. Do you really have to ask? Is this going to be one of those things where you flip a coin even though you know what you actually want?
This is one
You
of
see,
those
the
things where I
coin
figured.
provides tacit permission.
Yeah. See, for me, it's more fun if the test
Okay.
comes from you guys.
You should totes get a cider.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 1 vote. 2 votes for cider. No votes for water. All right. I'm just gonna go. I'll be right back with the cider.
I think Jeff's
Nat,
picking me. So
yes.
ow.
Nat, yes, all the you can split them drinks actually do say may. In fact, we just play tested. We just tried an idea of a drink that is a mandatory split, and it doesn't work so good.
It breaks so many things.
Yeah, there are some pretty degenerate cases in that. So yeah, that effect is probably never going to see the light of day. We'll see. I give a drink over here. I drink. Ooh, ha 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 ha! Staying alive. Yeah, well, now I play the thing that I played on it last time.
I'm gonna pitch 3 cards. Let's top deck City.
Oh boy.
Heart of cards.
Because I would like a Jeff to be deceased. Come on. There we go.
Bottle Monk says we'll never know what Jen actually got because she's still frozen. That's true. I did hear a snap that sounded like a can though, so maybe it's a can of LaCroix. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm actually all out of LaCroix right now.
Okay. Okay. This. So I still take the 1, however, which makes me sad. And there's that, and there's that, and there's that, and there's that.
Well, technically not. It's still your turn. But...
Man, what's bonfire night though?
Look at that's sad. We love you
I
guys.
have all of this meat, and I keep flipping vegetable cards. Curse my first world problems. I'm gonna gain a fortitude from this holy sword. Then
Flesh God, another question that got me wondering. Sorry for ruining your fun with all of these rules questions. So the part of Nat today will be played by Mush God 175. and Nat.
Well, I'm about to make Jeff's life easier because I'm about to eliminate him, maybe?
Right, then I can answer all the rules questions you want. Well,
yeah.
Mad scrambling.
Each other player gains an alcohol content?
Gains an alcohol.
Safety masks.
Right?
Yep.
That happens.
And you even get around my giant hit back.
Yay!
So I'm out. 2 goes to the inn. You each get 1 from me. Gold is not super relevant in this game, but there it is.
Frank gets a Troll Swill, including the bonus text for Troll Swill, so Frank would not lose Fortitude to the Troll Swill. It would all be alcohol content gain.
Wait. So for the YouTube later viewers, Mushgod says, say Cormac reveals a Troll Swill and decides to split it with Frank. Would Frank gain 2 from it since he's a troll? So you reveal the Troll Swill. Cormac splits it because it's a troll swill is the 1/1/1, right, Sam?
Correct.
The one that's one. Yeah. So when you split a drink, you split everything in half, rounded up, and it counts as just 2 separate copies of that same drink. So now Cormac has a card in front of him that says 1 alcohol, 1 fortitude, unless you're a troll, in which case do this. And Frank has a copy of the same thing. So basically, Cormac will take 1 and 1. And Frank will take 2, just as though they had each independently resolved a Troll Swill, because when you split a Troll Swill, you're copying it because it happens to just be 1 and 1.
Okay. Hey, Jen.
Yo.
Round in the house. Shot of rum.
Oh. Well.
I'm going to attempt to ignore my shot of rum. Because I want this hearty vegetable soup here.
Oh, all right.
Are you enjoying a frothy shot of? Well, I guess it's not frothy.
Yeah, it shouldn't be frothy. If it's frothy, somebody did something to it, and sending it back.
Something's wrong.
All right, we remove one of these. We reveal our third dungeon event. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That looks exciting.
Oh, well.
Cave in!
Oh.
Each player pays 1 gold to the inn and discards the top card of their drink me piles, because the table broke. And we have to buy a new one, because clearly we're too rambunctious.
Yeah, oh yeah, the cave-in was our fault, not the proprietor's fault.
Exactly. All right, I end my
This
turn.
is a funny art.
It is. No, like the dungeon event deck's artwork is so good. The sea event deck has fantastic artwork too, because it's all like paintings that would be in behind the bar at a seedy like pirate tavern.
So yeah, the sea event deck was done by Beth Trott. Very cool. She does awesome watercolory type stuff, but she also did Zakan, the Drunken Master.
Mm-hmm. As well as the Red Dragon Inn tavern background and the vast majority of the artworks in the decks.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, she did the tavern background, yes.
My hair's on fire.
Roxana, or you'll get hurt.
My hair's on fire. It burns us.
So, Nat is asking, what if Frank adds 2 alcohol content to it? Does it become one for Cormac or one? Which does it do? Well, so the answer, Nat, is
ran out. I pay gold to the inn.
Everybody's got to pay. Nat, the answer is it depends on whether he spikes it before or after. Let's see.
Like this is covered in the explicitly rules, right?
I think it's covered.
Water. All right, tip the wench.
So, before, since after makes no sense. Well, I mean, if I were playing Frank in that situation, I would wait for Cormac to split the thing, and then I would spike his half, right? Mm-hmm. But if we let's see, so Troll Swirl is a 1-1. We spike it; it becomes a 3-1. It gets split, so it becomes a 2-1.
New recipe card. Ooh.
Too fresh.
So fresh. The freshest of lobster rolls. It's the extra crunch that makes the meal.
Food that fights back.
2-1. So, I believe so I gotta look something up actually.
All right, hearty vegetable soup. Gain of fortitude. Draw a card. Because I played it during my action phase. Oh man, it's really close to being an amazing churn, but we will be fine with a mostly fine churn. Careful, some of the ingredients fight back. Speaking of fighting back, 2 fortitude loss.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna take it.
Oh.
And get you a bomb.
Yay! Bomb, bomb, bomb. Uh-oh. It's a pot of boom. I have a lot of money.
This is gonna be funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that pot of boom to you.
Well, I'm gonna give it.
Oh, it goes to the inn. Yeah, we don't get this money.
Yeah.
I will pay again to hand it back.
Likewise.
Again.
So,
more. I'm gonna be so sad if this ends up working out and then you steal my last gold from me.
Mushgod, you are correct about what Cormac would have. Frank would have a 3 alcohol. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also.
Oh, you're gonna. Yeah, I am paying again to send it
bomb.
to you. Okay, you're paying with money from the inn. Got it.
Yep, I'm paying with a bomb from the inn.
Oh, that's a good bomb to pay with.
It was a dud.
I pay to give it back to you, but now we're even on gold-ish, even-ish.
Lol.
Oh Lord. I mean, I'm still doing it. I'm paying. You can have it back.
Paying again.
I pay again too.
Why?
Paying again.
Why do I even show up to these things? I don't. Why?
Oh, jeez. I pay again.
Same.
You have 1 gold left.
Yep.
God, I am so.
Tip the wedge. The end.
I pay with a golden egg.
All right, I explode. And
Yes!
game
This
over.
This game. Oh my god.
I walk away
Why
with
do I
2
feel-
gold for my trouble. Down from 12.
Why? Why do people play this silly game? I don't understand. Oh,
You answered your
goodness.
own question, sir.
Uh-huh.
Your question contains the answer. Is the real deal.
Starts with S and ends in illy.
Silly game.
Oh, lordy.
Can't
Silly
I tie
game.
it? Could I have? No.
Did you have an anytime give me a bomb?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I also had so if she paid to hand it to me and I paid to hand it back, she was out of money. So I would
Yeah.
still have a gold left. If
Yeah.
it was the other way
And
around,
he-
I could have been at 0 gold when she's at 0 gold, and then it explodes and forces the draw because I don't get any money out of her getting knocked out, and I also lose.
Yep.
She
Right.
can't tie it because I had more gold than she did.
Yeah.
It was really close. If she had another pay with gold from the inn card, then because I didn't have a way to ignore it, so I would have been trying to top deck a way to ignore it.
What was I gonna drink next turn? I always. Oh,
Oh
another.
well, that would have been bad for me too because I
Oh, yeah.
I had no gas, none.
Same. Yep. Yep.
I
there's
played
always
it all
a
at the
point.
start.
There's always a
Oh,
point
this game.
where.
Oh.
What was the next event that was gonna happen? You gotta know that too. Game of Wills.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Lol. In turn order, each player must bid an amount of alcohol content higher than the last bid or pass. This continues until a player bids and everyone else passes. The winning bidder gains that much alcohol content and then draws until they have 9 cards in their hands.
Bang it right.
So, on an unrelated note, is there any plan to remake or improve card art on old characters on RDI? Probably not. NetWest asks, when is the announcement for the winner of the drink design contest? So now that we have a nice big audience, Jen, tell us about next week.
So next week, on the 12th, we won't be having our usual Thursday stream because we are resting and saving our energy for the 14th, Saturday, when we are doing a longer than normal stream for Extra Life. We're going to be doing some fundraising to benefit Children's Miracle Network hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
There will be some cool incentives. We're going to have some guests. It's going to be lit. And we are also, during the stream, going to announce the design contest winners. Exciting new drinks and or prizes will be.
Oh my god, this is gonna be
part of the
amazing.
stream. And yeah, right. We got a lot of entries to that contest. So
Yep. But we finally slogged through them all and picked some awesome stuff. And you'll hear all about that on Saturday. So yeah, no stream on Thursday, but everybody join us on Saturday.
November
Extra Life.
14th.
The 14th, right?
Yep. November 14th, Saturday.
9 days from now.
Yep. And our plan is to start around noon Pacific Standard Time, or just Pacific Time, really.
Pacific time. So 3 on the East Coast, and middle of the night in England and Europe, and
Sorry, guys.
right about when Noy's waking up in Israel. So the
Correct, 8 p.m. UTC.
Yeah. So 3 a.m. Okay, thanks for joining us, Mushgot. That it's yeah. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah.
So come and join us. We're streaming for what? It's going to be about
About 4 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 4 hours.
There'll be plenty of time to get in there and help out, help us raise money for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple games,
Mhm.
guests, the design contest winners, promo card, promo card thing you can get if you help donate to the kiddies. It's all going to be great, and Extra Life is a good cause, so you should all join us. Yay!
Woo!
I'm looking forward to it. I always do, and of course, Extra Life has their kittens in a row.
Oh yeah.
As far as that goes.
Yeah, Jen wins. Jen wins the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any other questions, comments? Thanks for the questions. Actually, the questions are useful because when other people watch this on YouTube, they'll maybe learn a thing or two about Red Dragon Inn and how it actually works, even though it is a text on cards card game, which are notoriously problematic rules wise from Magic the Gathering on down.
We're doing our best.
So yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I think that's good, and thank you all for joining us. And we're ending a little bit on the early side today, but consider it part of our prep for next time for Extra Life. So join us. Sorry.
It's marathon stream R&R.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
So join us 9 days from now on this very Twitch channel, and yeah, Extra Life. It'll be awesome. So thanks, and we will see you all next time.
Bye-bye.